Jones Blues and Jam, Monday the 25th. I'm in the car at the park studying, just a park by my house. Nothing special. So I thought I'd say hello, and later on I'll show you my finished products in regards to the reflectives for the window. It's really hard trying to outline that, but I hope I can get it done pretty good. I had my grandson, so I didn't get much done over the weekend, besides little things when he went to sleep, which was not much. So I'll talk to you guys later. Hope you guys are having a good Monday. And couldn't find anywhere to sit my phone, so it's on the behind the steering wheel, and it's a big space there too. So talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. This is a quick show you the material that I'm using to make the reflective for the windows, her shades, as I say. Grace is getting a pair of shades, a lot of pair of shades. Anyway, let me move on. Here's the reflective material. It comes in this big roll. Actually, there was one bigger than that, but that was the start. Okay, this is styrofoam. It's not the kind that was recommended in the video, but I decided, you know, the guy at the store pushed me towards packaging little squares that you put your dishes in, and that was not going to work. So when I was in the flooring area, and this is what you put under hardwood floors, so I purchased that. And then you guys saw the carpet that I purchased was about $10. Actually, it was $9 something. Then what I'm going to, I also purchased this spray here, and it seemed to actually made a statement that it was for RVs and vans and professional. So I purchased that. You guys remember this E6000 that I purchased a while back. Never used it before. And then I also purchased this reflective tape. Now the reason I'm showing you these, and then good old duct tape, is that I had made a sample the other day using each one. The E6000 here, then the spray here, and this one here I actually sewed together, and I used duct tape on one side and I used the reflective foil on the other side. And I'm trying to see, this I like because the smell is so strong. This is my #1 pick to put the reflectors together. The problem is my needle in the sewing machine did have a little problem sewing it together once you do that first line. That second line, because of the bubble in it, it was having a little problem. So I turned it over. I started on this side, turned it over, and did my stitches on that side. Turned out to be okay. My fear was that punching the holes in it, that this would just start ripping apart. But there's a tight fit there. You can see that. So it didn't do that. The duct tape, it just doesn't stick to the back. It's not, and that's that 3M. It's just not that good of a stick. The reflective is much better. So this is my favorite. I either use the reflective or I'll sew it. This one works really good too, and it's not smelling. It's a faint smell, but this works good. This one, no. This stuff is awful. I put it in the sun. Also, I set these in the sun while I was driving today to see if the odor. First, I had it in the window, the door, when I was originally put everything on to let it dry, and then earlier today, I had it in the car window to see if the smell was going to be there. Well, this one is awful. Would not recommend to use that. This one is much better. Quick way to go. But I'll probably do one of these methods here. And the reason I'm also showing you that is for the metal on the inside of the automobile. The recommendation is, I have it written down here, for the steel is to put this styrofoam, if I had the right one, which I'm going to have to use this styrofoam right up against the metal on the inside of the car. Then to use the reflective on top of that. Then put whatever lining, if you're going to use wood or carpet or whatever it is that you're going to line the inside of your car with, your final decorative fabric or wood or whatever it is, that would go on last. This would keep all the heat and the cold air out, at the same time not making it seem smaller. So that's why I'm using this method here. And when I sat this in the window, I was touching it to see if they were really hot on the opposite side. And no, it worked really good. Actually, I had these in the window up against each other like this. And the window closes like that to see if, which would be that way, to see if the cold air would be here, and I didn't feel it, but I'm sure there's always going to be ways for cold air to get in. But these are the materials that I use. The reflective is this one here, and that's for that one. And then this one here is the underlayment here, and then the carpet, and then whatever way you want to attach it, if you want to use the spray or some type of glue or sword or tape. So see you in a minute. My last one that I'm making, try to show you, there's the carpet, the cardboard, the plastic, the styrofoam, and the reflective. So I have nowhere to put this. This way here. Oops. So try to do this with one hand. Here's this spray here. Spray it on, and it dries. It gets tacky quick because of the glue. Comes out really good. Put it on there. Put this one with one hand. When it's blowing. Hold on. Okay, so that one is on. And then I just, I don't know if you can see it. Roll it with the can. Smooth it out. Put the reflector. That on. Okay, so the reflective is on that one. Now, I'll turn it over. Then I'll put the carpet on top like that, and this is the side that goes on the inside. That's the side that goes on the window, of course, you know that. Hold on. Okay, so this one is a little warped because I was trying to do stuff with one hand, so I'm going to have to trim it. But that's pretty much it. Then I'll put the silver tape around it. I'll show you the one I have in the window. Okay, this is the one I have in the front window just for when I'm sitting in the car. Like I was at the park the other day and I ended up having to take this one here and just put it over here. So in this big one here, I have some tabs that I use for the cell phone that I am going to stick on there to keep it up because it just spalls. But this is how this one look, and I put some black tape on the back side, so let me show you. So you can't see what it looks like. Headed off to the freeway for the storage companies. I decided to pull over and call for 5x5. Each one of these are asking $100 to $109 a month. That is ridiculous. That's insane. Okay, so I'm gonna have to figure something else to do with these seats. I don't want to take them in the house because even if I vacuumed and everything I did to them, mentally I would be itching because I just know that they're in there. Even though I'm sitting here, but the ones that I am sitting in, I do have a cover over them. I did vacuum and well seat cover. You know, the ones that I need to store, I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Maybe I'll get a big box and then put them in the house. Maybe that'll work. Maybe they have boxes that's really big that I can put these seats in and tape them up real good. That's an idea. So, the boxes were too small. So what I decided was to get a full twin, that's only when they had the smallest mattress cover, and cover those seats and then take them up. Cover them, wrap them with tape, then take them up to the house and find a spot for them. So I am not paying $100 a month. That's just crazy. I'm trying to downsize and save money and change. See you in a minute. Ads, I forgot. Need it. Really need it. Okay.